I hope you managed to find some beautiful flowers in your area. Remember, if you didn't, you can always look at pictures, you can look in Google, or you can even imagine flowers. We have a lot of flowers in our imagination. So, talking about our inspiration, this is probably the most important part of art making is to start to really feel into the theme of what we're going to be working with. And I love the idea of flowers. I find them one of the most inspirational things and also a symbol of our greatest achievements when we are blooming, when we are flowering. So we are uplifted when we work with flowers. And I happen to find some beautiful flowers. It's actually a little bit difficult to find flowers with complementary colors at this time of year, being autumn or winter in the Cape. In spring, it is the most amazing time because if you walk along the cliff path or even if you walk in the mountains, you can find just a mass of violet and yellow or purple and yellow flowers. And these flowers have the highest vibration. So the wisdom of nature attracts insects. They have a high frequency. They vibrate and they attract insects to them. So if it was spring, I would be able to bring in the most beautiful flowers, but being winter, I still have beautiful ones, but I've got less of them. So to start with, I'd like to show you what I have found. Here I have nature making red and green together. So a beautiful flower, the fynbos variety of both red and green, a kind of a flower. This is another kind of protea plant, fynbos. Again, beautiful reds and beautiful greens, opposites on the color wheel. And then I found the most exquisite colors together. It happens to be a little pansy. And here we've got a deep purple together with a bright yellow. Too beautiful. Like last week, I'd like you to take a few minutes to gaze into these flowers, to really let the flower speak to you, to look at the gesture that it's making. What is this flower saying? Does it have a simple shape? Does it have a complicated shape? Notice the way the complementary colors sing together. Even if you're doing this in your imagination, you can still take time to allow yourself to become inspired by these flowers. That's our inspiration for today. And again, in breaking up our circles like last week, circles can be broken up in so many different ways when one looks at flowers. So this is a simple circle using a daisy, and one could have quite a complicated arrangement of an unfolding rose. What I'm going to suggest today is that we make 3 concentric circles somehow. And in each concentric circle, I'm going to suggest that we take 2 of the complementary colors in each one so that you get an experience of what each of these complementary colors feels like together. So we're looking at 1 concentric circle with red and green, 1 with purple and yellow, and 1 with blue and orange. And that's the next step.